Alright, so I want to talk to you a little bit about how to review blog content. Just to give you a little overview, we have imported a great many number of the posts that are on OAMM currently over to the new staging site. And you'll log into the new staging site, and then we've reformatted everything, so sometimes the pictures are askew, sometimes they're not lined up right. There's a couple other things that we need to do for each of these posts. There's about 800 of them. So on this right sheet, you will see our Google Doc that we have working, that we have of content review. And we're going to use mostly the first few tabs, and you will have provided a link, and it tells you who's doing what section. I'm going to skip over this one that Reagan's assigned to because it's a little different because it has some ingredients and things like that. Kim's Get Real is all content. So she'll be reviewing the Get Real stuff, and I'll start with that so that we can see how to do it and we can go from there. This column tells you a little bit of the things that you're going to be focusing on, and if there's any special directions, they'll be over here in column D. As you're getting started, once you've identified what section you're going to start on, so Kim Get Real, I'm going to go to the review check sheet, and hopefully this is going to tell you all of the things that you need to do to get started. So the first thing I need to do is go to new.oamm.net/wpadmin. When you do this, you are going to be prompted with the authentication required. The username is OAMM, and we'll provide you with a password. We have changed it from that super long password we gave some of you early on to a shorter, easier, more condensed version. I just don't want to record it in this recording. So once you do that, you type it in and you log in, and it should take you to what looks like the WordPress side of things. This is just like your it should be the same login information as meals.com. So whatever that is for you, you should do it, and you should be able to get in. If you have any problems logging in, please let us know. So the next step, it says to go to all posts. So posts, all posts. Okay. This kind of gets scrunched down. I'm going to collapse this menu so that we can see a little bit more. This is all of the posts. I want to filter by, so I can find the ones that I need to be working on. I need to filter by category I am editing. So for this, I am doing Get Real, and I want to filter. Now these are all the Get Real posts from the most recently published to the earliest, and so you can see that there's 69 of them that Kim will be doing. So you start with the first post and work your way through the whole category. If you are doing it in chunks, which most of you will be doing, then you'll want to note where you're at in the process. You can do that on this content review page if you want. You can say which one you left off on, which was the last one you did, was probably the easiest since you have to filter. But going back to the checklist, I'm going to start with the first post. Now, we need to get the environment for these posts set up. So the first thing, and I always suggest hitting Command and then clicking will get you to the edit post. Command meaning opening it in another tab. And then the other thing you can do is Command View. It's recommended that you actually view the post at the same time as you're editing it. So this is, I'm going to try to do this where you can still see it, but you can also see a little bit of the checklist since I'm training here. It'll be hard to do. I'll try to flip back and forth. Okay, so now I also have, this also leaves, if you do Command and click over and open another tab, it leaves that main list for you to go back to. So I'm going to go to Get Real, and then it says featured image procedure, because I've done my environment. Click on what you feel is going to be the featured image for the post. Okay, so I'm in this, and I click on the featured image of the post, and you see this pencil here. That's what I'm going to click on. And now, if it does not have a caption, you need to give it a caption. Get Real 2012. and excuse me just a second, I'm going to get 52 ways to get real this year. So that, because we're going to be using this picture over and over again, I think that's so you give it a title. You also want to copy that and put it in the alternate text. If it already has a caption, you can just copy the caption and make sure it's in alt text if it's not already. Oh, actually, I'm totally wrong on that.